One of the great advantages of buying a Pilot pen, or in fact most of the Japanese pens, is that you have a wide variety of nibs that you can use to kind of adapt to your writing style. For example, in the Pilot lineup, for certain pen series, you can have up to 15 types of nibs, ranging from the usual broad, extra broad, fine, extra fine, medium, and so on. You also have they also have in their selection some specialty nibs. For example, the posting nib, the Waverly, the stub, the music, and so on. I've always been drawn to the FA or the Falcon nib in the Pilot pen fountain pen lineup. And when I bought the 823, kind of was wondering whether or not I should have bought this pen in another nib size or type. Which leads me to today, where I decided to take an order for put in an order for the 743, which has a much wider variety of nibs compared to the 823. The 823 is restricted to nib sizes fine, medium, and broad for some reason. And if you want to kind of explore that wide selection of nibs that I mentioned, you have to kind of choose either the 742, custom 742, or the custom 743, or even a 912. So with that being said, let me proceed with the unboxing. So I've just got this from the shop. So it's a typical Pilot packaging, as you can see, nothing special. Once you open up you get the hard plastic case. I always open it the wrong way, and you would get the use and care guide. You get, I presume, the warranty. I think this is the warranty. You get a cartridge, standard ink cartridge. You get the pen itself, and that's it pretty much. So I mean, you've seen unboxings before. That's pretty much what you get. And this is the pen itself. It's wrapped in a kind of a, it's totally sealed, as you can tell. So I'm just going to use a pair of scissors to kind of cut out the plastic. And here's the pen. So looking at the pen, you can see the designation. It's FKK 3000 RBFA. So this is the FA nib. Seem to kind of be pursuing the FA route when it comes to Pilot pens. It says custom 743. And looking at the pen, it's definitely a step up from other Pilot that I have. I mean, I have not had a glossy black Pilot pen before. Most of, I do have this 823, but it's in that the other material. Basically, it's like I think it's a different material from the resin that they use down here. So it's a very nice finish, and it feels very nice in the hand. On the band, you get the words made in Japan with the 3 stars and custom 743, and it's obviously Pilot. Cap wise, it's a plain cap down here. I mean, you've seen these before. It looks like any other cigar shaped pen, and you get a clip which you know, strangely enough, isn't as tight as the other pilots I've tried, but it'll probably do the job. The cap itself is not very lightweight. And then you get the barrel, which is made of the same resin, obviously. The band at the end has this little kind of raised area, so it's not flush. It's like a raised area down here. And opening it up, as you would expect, a very light barrel or body, and then you get the Con 70, which I believe it might be the new version of Con 70. And then you'll get the metal threads down here. The threads here are made of plastic. And you get another silver ring down here. And the section is the same section size as the 823. So holding it in the hand, it feels very, very comfortable. And you know, it's pretty much, after I've done all my measurements, it's pretty much kind of the pen length for me. Balance wise, it's pretty much dead on in the middle of the pen. If you add ink, obviously there will be a little bit of effect to the balance, but it feels great so far. I don't really post pens, but if you post a pen, it would definitely skew the balance towards the back. But I think it can be usable posted, right? Still feels reasonably comfortable while posted. So looking at the business end of the pen, which is the nib, this is the size 15 Falcon nib. And it's, I have the 912 nib down here. Just to give you a size comparison of the size 10 FA and the size 15 FA, and the feet as well. You might even feel, and I have to do some measurements, but it even looks like the sections are similar for these two pens. I'll have to double check. So to me, it's a very attractive nib. I feel that it's very, even though it might be plain, it's very beautiful, and obviously it should perform as I would expect it from any of the Pilot pen nibs. So I'm going to ink up the pen straight away. If it doesn't write, if it starts to have a bit of railroading and things like that, I might rinse out the pen with a bit of detergent. So I'm going to put in and for this, I'm using Shin Ryoku for my ink of choice. I'm in my green ink mode these days. And I do not have any kind of tissue with me. I'm just going to go ahead and start writing. So this is the Pilot 743. Rather, it's the custom 743. And this is the FA or the Falcon nib. And the ink I have is Shin Ryoku. So writing sample wise, So it definitely feels soft. I mean, I didn't even try, but when I was writing, I could definitely feel the softness. So I'm not sure, I haven't done any comparisons obviously since I just took it out of the box, but I'm not sure how it compares with the 912's nib. But from what I can tell, it's definitely soft, but based on reviews that I've seen on the internet, it's not as soft as the 912. So which helps probably in the lack of railroading. So if I kind of draw a line all the way down, you can tell that it doesn't railroad if I don't press very hard down on the nib, so which is a good thing. So I will kind of test this pen out, and then I will give all of you my thoughts. Like I said, this is just a quick look and an unboxing to kind of put things out there. I think most of the people out there would be very interested in this pen compared to the 823 and the 912. So basically I'm just putting it side by side to kind of give you a size comparison. The other thing I can do is just give you a quick look in terms of the nibs, the two size 15 nibs and the sections. So they look similar in terms of length, and obviously the design of the FA nib is different. The section looks the same except for the different colors down here. So I will be back after enjoying this pen for a while, and I'll give you my thoughts. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions that you might have with all these pens, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and have a good one. Bye.